Okay guys, so I have some hair stuff that I will love to share with you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So we all know that our hair grows from the roots down, not from the ends down. But if you have tremendous breakage from your ends, I'm about to show y'all how you can get your hair to look like this and not look thin and like all brittle and breaky. Now, when it comes to taking a shower, you want to wash your shampoo, obviously. I always go in with a conditioner in the shower, but sometimes it's just not enough for my hair. I have to really try to figure out how can I keep the moisture in my hair without it suffocating. I'm going to insert a picture right here on what my hair used to look like. When I was younger, my hair would always be very thin. It would always break off. It would always look really bad. Like my hair was at its breaking point. But I also dyed my hair a lot when I was a kid and early on into my adulthood, and my hair would always break off and just look horrible, and yeah, she was crying for help. But when you get out of the shower, make sure you have a good leave-in conditioner. I use the Alorum conditioner. I absolutely love this. It has really helped my hair be more moisturized and look more silky and soft, and it's really saved my hair from looking really damaged over the course of time. To really help breakage not actually happen, yes, we're gonna shed. That's just how it is. We're gonna shed. You can't stop your hair from shedding, but what you can do is you can try to stop the process of your hair breaking. And normally when our hair does break off, it starts from the ends and then works its way up. I know that sounds crazy, but I've had my hair break so bad to where it just looked bad. So I go in with the Alorum. This is the Shine Serum. What I do is I put like a pea-sized drop on my hand, rub my hands together, take my ends from, what I like to do is I like to start from my ends from here to here, okay? That's what I always do with my ends, and I rub them in and then brush my hair. I do it while my hair is still wet. When it does come to putting a conditioner in your hair that's a leave-in, do not ever put it on your roots. Do not ever do that, because your hair on your scalp, it creates the most oils, okay, but these don't. From your mid to your ends, there's no oil being created there. It's only in your scalp, on your scalp. So our scalp is more moisturized than our mid to ends because it's our scalp. Our scalp creates more oils. So when it does come to putting a leave-in conditioner, always do from the mid to the ends, brush your hair out, and then go in with this from here to here. I have been doing this for the past 2 years, and my hair has looked so good. My hair feels so much better than what it used to. This is the Shine. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see the shine, but I love my hair now. I really do. And most of the time, what I like to do is I like to kind of alternate my stuff around. I also use the Shibui, and I use the Shibui and the hair oil. I do buy my products from my hair salon. They are a little bit more expensive than buying it from the store, but they are well worth it. If you have the money, y'all go for it, because this would be worth it. When it also comes time for you to use any kind of heat tools, you also want to make sure that you have a really good heat spray. That cut off for a minute, but for your hair, what I like to use is the Kenra. This is the thermal styling spray. I spray this on my hair. Now here's the thing, I know a lot of women or a lot of girls out there, they spray it in their hair and then before they're letting it dry, they do it right away. For me, I wouldn't do it when your hair is like wet with this stuff. I would let it dry for at least 5 to 10 minutes before applying any heat tools to your hair. Because if your hair is like wet or has any type of hair product on there that is wet, it's going to burn your hair. I've had to learn the hard way. But always use a really good heat spray. Even if you are not in the mood to use a heat spray, just try to use it, because if you don't use any heat spray for your hair, you're going to cause significant damage to your hair, and your hair is going to dry out severely, and that drying your hair out leads to breakage. The next thing that I want to share is a Perfect Blowout by Kenra. This is the Light Hold Styling Cream. I put this in my hair when it's damp from here to here, and I style my hair with a blow dryer and a brush to get that perfect blowout look. And then for a finishing spray, I will admit I do not like using hairspray in my hair because it makes it all dry and crunchy feeling. I don't like the way that feels. So I started using the dry texture spray, which I love this stuff so much. It gives you that nice fresh like scent smell, but it gives you also too, it gives you that nice hold, and it makes your hair look, okay, I'm stumbling on my words. My brain is thinking faster than my mouth, so just 1 second. I'm trying to get it all out there and I can't. Okay, so this stuff right here, it is the best. I love it so much. If you're trying to find something that isn't so crunchy or gives you that sticky feeling like hairspray does, or like a finishing spray, this dry texture spray is for you. I'm telling you guys, it changes the entire game up. My hair feels good throughout the day. I can run my fingers through it without it feeling all nappy, sticky, and disgusting. And it also makes your hair smell good all day long too, so that's a plus. I'm not... hang on. Let me think about the next thing I was going to say. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think really quickly because I have to be somewhere, and I'm trying to hurry up and make this video as quickly as possible. But yes, if you want this, go pick it up. And I also want to go ahead and say this real quickly. If you are using any kind of hair tools on your hair and you're using hair products, do not use a lot of hair products. If you are curling or styling your hair, if you have a lot, like I'm talking about layers of like heat protectant spray or like finishing spray or like hair cream all in your hair, your curls are not going to last long. They're going to fall out and it's going to fry your hair. Do not ever use any too much of anything, because using too much of something could really damage your hair. But make sure you use enough that is recommended on the bottles. It tells you. I think the bottles do tell you. But if you want me to give you a tutorial on how to do it the correct way, I do not mind doing that. Please let me know. I can show you how to use the hair cream. I can show you how to like style your hair, how to use the finishing spray, on how much to use, and also to how much to use this. I guess what I'm trying to say is, do not layer them. A lot of people tend to layer a bunch of hair products on their hair and it doesn't never turn out great. Especially if it comes to like a blowout cream, do not use a crap ton amount because it's going to make your hair look bad. Always use, what I like to use is just like this much on my hand, and then take my hand and rub it together and then rub it through my hair. But I do not mind giving you guys a tutorial. I think I might end up doing that anyways. But if you guys want me to show y'all step by step how you can take care of your hair and to prevent breakage from happening, especially if you use heat tools, and how to use your heat products the correct way, please let me know, guys, and I wouldn't mind showing y'all a review of those things. But yeah, if you want to go get all these products, I got these from Ulta Beauty, and I got these from my hair place. You can also get them at JC's Penney's if y'all have one nearby. But please let me know if y'all want a tutorial, and I won't mind showing y'all. Bye.